coming today at short notice. It's a great day for the Essendon Football Club. This morning, Mark Thompson attended our training session with the team, met the players and confirmed with James Hird that he would come on board to support him for the 2011 season. Now, at the end of the 2010 season, we, the Essendon Football Club, set out to create the best football department that we could possibly have to support our playing list. We were successful in securing James Hird as our senior coach, and on the day that James was announced, he made it clear that he'd be looking for an assistant coach, a senior assistant coach, to assist him. And if Mark Thompson was available, he would be pursuing him. Now, in meeting with the team today and with James and talking with James, Mark has confirmed that he'll make that commitment to join the club in December to support the team. Now, from Essendon's point of view, this is a fantastic outcome. It's a fantastic outcome for James, for the football department and for our team. For Mark, it's a chance to come home to a club where he was a premiership captain and played in 3 premiership teams. It's a great moment. We are really delighted and excited by the decision today, and we look forward to him joining us when he is available. Now, happy to take any questions in relation to the matter.
Where's Bomber, Paul?
Where's Bomber? Bomber's he's on extended leave, as we all know, and we want to honour that. He made a decision to leave the Geelong Football Club, a painful decision. He gave that club wonderful service, but he made it clear in his announcement at Geelong that he would need and require some sort of extended break. Now, that's what he's doing at the moment. We respect that. We want him to go away, take that break, and when he comes back, we want him to be able to give that great contribution that we know he will make to the Essendon Football Club.
Wasn't he here this morning?
He came this morning, and look, it was a surprise to us. We've been in negotiations, we've been talking to him for some time. James, in particular, has been talking to him for some time. But it was an impromptu visit at the training session today. He came out.
You didn't know he was going to come?
We didn't know he was going to come and confirm his position. And I suppose that's what Mark's all about. He wanted to go directly. He didn't go directly to myself, to the CEO, to the chairman. He went directly to the coach and the players to say he wants to take up this opportunity. He wants to support this team. He wants to be part of this club going forward. Not as a senior coach. He's made it clear all along that was never going to be an option. But to support James Hird and the rest of the coaching team in bringing this club to where we want it to be.
Paul, when did Essendon first approach Mark Thompson?
We've been in discussions with Mark for some time, and James Hird's made that very clear, that when he was appointed coach, that he would pursue him. What we've been trying to work out is what sort of role and contribution can he make to this club.
Did Essendon approach Mark Thompson when he was coaching Geelong?
We've approached him in recent times, following up. And look, one thing I will say, and we've said this all along in terms of our whole coaching structure and our whole coaching process, that in respect to the process, that we wouldn't be commenting on the day-to-day bearings about how we got this coaching group together. And we've said that all along. We said that when we announced we were searching for a senior coach. And so there's been a lot of various discussions at different levels, but in respect to all the people that have been involved in those discussions, it's pretty clear that we don't want to make any further comment on that.
In respect to your process, which is terrific, what about in respect to Geelong? The question, did you approach Mark Thompson
any comment?
When he was coaching Geelong?
No, our process has been about, first of all, the senior coach, and we spoke to a number of people in that role, and then it's been about the assistant coach roles. So that's what it's been, and it's been about what can we do for the Essendon Football Club to put the best possible team forward. Again, we can't comment on the individual processes there.
Why didn't the coach come today, Paul?
In fact, James does send his apology for not being here today. As I said earlier, this has been a little bit of a surprise that the announcement's being made today. And James is off on a recruiting mission, one that he'd pre-planned, and it's an interstate recruiting mission. He would have loved to have been here. Unfortunately, due to prior commitments, and they're fairly strong commitments involving early draft picks for next week, he had to fly interstate and be involved there. He does send his apologies.
Well, it's been 6 weeks and 1 day since Bomber left Geelong. Has there been any sort of legal issues involved in today's announcement?
Oh, well, not from our point of view. You'd have to follow up with Mark. As I said, he did come this morning, and it was unexpected. He walked out onto the training track. He was watching a bit of training, walked on the track, and basically went and said to James, confirmed that he's definitely on board. Now, we've been obviously talking to him for some time, but this is the first time that he's confirmed completely that this is his position.
Paul, you say it was unexpected he came today to confirm his position?
Yes.
It wouldn't have been unexpected, though, that he was going to take the position? Have you known that for a while?
No, look, not unexpected. Obviously, we've been having a lot of discussions with him. That's not unexpected. It wasn't unexpected that he would take the position. It was unexpected that he would come to train today and confirm it. Obviously, we've been very close to being able to establish his position and the way he's going to run or assist the rest of the coaching group in the coaching the team. So it's not a surprise from that point of view, but it is a surprise that he appeared at train today and went and spoke directly to James and to the players.
Sort of like you've reformed the band, a lot of Essendon, ex-Essendon players come back. Has there been a deliberate approach by the selection committee for the coaching positions to go out and get Essendon people?
It hasn't been deliberate. What has been deliberate is to deliver the best possible coaching group. This is an exciting time for the Essendon Football Club to have James Hird, to have a number of other people, his support staff, Mark Thompson clearly, Sean Wellman, Simon Goodwin, Brendan McCartney, Dean Wallace. It's a wonderful team. It's a wonderful team and one that we're proud of, and really looking forward to seeing this team work with our players. In fact, we've already seen over the last week and a half, 2 weeks, the excitement they've generated within our team. And we think it will generate the excitement without the team, outside the team, from our members. And it is a great opportunity for our members to stand as one. We're going to have a coaching group that will stand as one, a playing group that will, and now's our opportunity for our members to stand one and put up their hand, become members for us, and support this team going forward.
Paul, there's been you've been aggressive, but there's been a lot of backlash towards Essendon and key staff, calling them liars, deceitful, the club, going after people who are contracted. What would you say to those people?
I think our position's been pretty clear all the way. I don't think all the facts and all the information has been gathered. And because we've been clear about not talking about the individual people involved in this process, we don't want to go into that sort of detail. But we've been clear that we want to do what the right thing is for the Essendon Football Club and for the Essendon members, and what's right for the people involved. And I think that's been the process all along.
Has it been
Has
aggressive?
anyone from Geelong contacted your club in an official capacity to express disappointment, complain about pursuing it?
We've had contact today with the Geelong Football Club and with the senior members of the Geelong Football Club, and in all honesty, they've wished us all the best. That's been the process today.
Can you just talk us through training this morning? Obviously, somehow we had to know what time it was and where it was, but what was the reaction from the players? Did they realise as soon as he turned up what that meant?
Well, the players were in the middle of training when he walked out on the oval. It was a great surprise. It was a surprise to James. He didn't think that would happen, and so it was in the middle of the drill. So the players continued, and their eyes were wide open. But once that drill was over and they all came in, James made the announcement. Said, "Look, I've just had the conversation with Mark, and we wish to confirm that he is on board here." The players were very excited about the news. They have seen firsthand that the group that we've been able to gather has been excellent. They feel like they're learning. They know they're working hard. They understand there is a lot of hard work to go. But if they can feel comfortable with the people that are going to be leading them, then it's a great thing.
Well, do you feel a bit for Choco Williams and Dean Laidley, I mean, you were on that subcommittee, and they put out their heart and their emotion and their IP for you guys. Do you feel a bit for them?
No, I think we went through. I thought our process was proper. We went through. We established what we thought was the best possible coach, and I think our process was transparent. So they're both very good people. I agree with you. They're both very good people, but we were honest and upfront with them the whole way through.
How can transparent? Mark Williams has been interviewed on the Monday, and the media released the news that James Hird was the new coach. How can you explain that to be transparent with Mark Williams?
Well, I think we gave Mark the opportunity to present. Now he was the last person to present. We'd had a number of other candidates. This was his second interview. So in his second interview, that was his last opportunity to present before the final decision, which was made that night. We had a hook-up and a conference that night, presented to the board the following morning. That was all part of the process, and we spoke to him about that. And in fact, I dropped him off at the airport and said, we will be making a decision tonight. So to me, that's fair, that's transparent.
How long has Mark Thompson been appointed for?
The details of his contracts will release at a later date.
What exactly comes under the umbrella of senior assistant coaches? Right?
Well, I think the thing that's been established is that Mark really wants to get into the hands-on coaching role. And we'll have a chance to elaborate, and James will have a chance to elaborate further on that. But he wants to get back into being an assistant and just working with players, just on a one-on-one basis. And I think that's the thing that excites him, and that's important. I think it's important that everyone does understand that Mark gave the Geelong Football Club some terrific times, some wonderful times. He made it clear to us that he wasn't interested at all in senior coaching. But James has been persistent with him, and we now have an opportunity for him to work closely with our players.
Well, Mark said down at Geelong that burnout was the problem. Have you sought any sort of assurances from him that he's refreshed and that he isn't burnt out and there's no lingering problems in that regard?
Well, I think I think it's important that he continues to have his break. He made that very clear at the time. He's made it very clear again today that he wants to enjoy his holiday, enjoy his break, and that's the way we wanted to see it happen. We want him to come back and make sure he's prepared to give what we know he can. Now, he clearly was excited this morning to be there, to come back to the club that he played for and loved, to come back and assist James in becoming as good a coach as he can be, to come back and help unite this club and stand as one. I think they're the things that he's excited about. But he's also made it clear he wants to have his break, that he wants to spend the time that he needs, and that when he comes back he'll give his best.
How inspirational do you think this whole announcement is going to be for fans, for members, considering you couldn't even get one coach here today to speak about the appointment?
Well, as I said, James would love to be here today, and
Members will make this.
I think members will be incredibly excited. I mean, how excited? They should be excited. They will be excited. It's and look, I've been the media spokesman on all the coaching announcements, all the assistant coaching announcements, so nothing's changed there. I think our members, and I've spoken to a few in recent minutes and hours, are terribly excited. What a wonderful thing! What a wonderful team we've put together. Our players are excited. So it's something I think that the football world will say, well, Essendon Football Club have done a good job, and we've got the best possible team we can together to bring this club forward.
Last two questions.
If the football world, you might be right about that, but if the football world has the view that most of us seem to hold, that this has sort of been orchestrated from 2 or 3 months ago, can you understand our cynicism or not?
I can, and I can clearly say that today, and today it was confirmed that Bomber was coming. We've been talking to him for some time, and we're not doubting that. But it was really only confirmed today when he walked out on that oval and told our players and told our coach that he's definitely. We've had a number of periods where we've thought, well, as much as we're pursuing him and looking like we might have him, we've thought it's not going to happen. But he showed genuine excitement today. He was genuinely excited to be out there.